Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Bill Gates. While these modern titans of industry hoard their billions, they pale in comparison to the true king of wealth, Mansa Musa. Adjusted for inflation, Mansa Musa's net worth is estimated to have reached a staggering $400 billion. This ruler of the 14th century Malian Empire wasn't just rich. He was richer than any single person the world has ever known. The Mali Empire, fueled by its control over vast gold deposits, rose to prominence in West Africa. Gold flowed freely through its bustling cities, financing a flourishing economy and a vibrant culture. Mansa Musa, who ascended the throne in 1312, inherited this legacy of gold. But Mansa Musa was more than just a wealthy ruler. He was a devout Muslim, deeply committed to his faith. In Islam, Hajj, the pilgrimage to Mecca, is one of the 5 pillars, a core obligation for every able-bodied Muslim who can afford it. It's a journey of immense significance, a chance for spiritual renewal and connection with the holiest sites of Islam. The year is 1324. Mansa Musa, fueled by a potent mix of piety, political ambition, and a desire to showcase the immense wealth of Mali, decides to undertake his Hajj. This pilgrimage, however, would be far from ordinary. It would be a spectacle of unparalleled extravagance, a testament to his faith, and a powerful display of his empire's might. Mansa Musa's rise to power wasn't merely a fortunate turn of events. He was a shrewd and ambitious leader who, upon inheriting the throne in 1312, embarked on a series of conquests that significantly expanded the borders of the Malian Empire. His leadership style was a curious blend of pragmatism and piety. He understood the importance of trade and fostered a flourishing economy, particularly by capitalizing on the empire's abundant gold reserves. Yet, he remained a devout Muslim, a man who commissioned the construction of grand mosques and actively encouraged scholarship within his domain. Mali's wealth stemmed from its control over the major goldfields of West Africa. These weren't mere patches of dirt yielding a few glittering nuggets. These were vast alluvial deposits, spewing forth an astonishing quantity of the precious metal. Imagine entire landscapes shimmering with gold dust carried by the wind. Trade routes, snaking across the Sahara Desert, connected these gold fields to the bustling markets of North Africa and the Mediterranean world. Gold from Mali financed a thriving economy, enriching not just the royal coffers but also merchants, artisans, and the general populace. The clink of gold coins became the soundtrack of the Malian Empire. News of Mansa Musa's impending pilgrimage spread like wildfire. This wasn't going to be a simple journey undertaken by a few pious souls. No, Mansa Musa envisioned a spectacle that would leave the world breathless. Preparations began years in advance. Artisans were commissioned to craft elaborate tents and luxurious provisions for the massive entourage that would accompany the king. Scholars, jurists, and holy men were invited to join the pilgrimage, transforming it into a mobile intellectual caravan. Soldiers, cloaked in gleaming armor, ensured the safety of the procession. But the most staggering aspect of the preparations was, of course, the gold. Camels were loaded down with hundreds of thousands of gold ingots, enough to literally pave the way for the king's passage. Additionally, countless sacks overflowed with gold dust, meant to be distributed as alms throughout the journey. A testament to Mansa Musa's piety and a potential economic stimulus for the regions they would traverse. As news of the impending pilgrimage reached neighboring kingdoms and beyond, a sense of awe and anticipation settled over the Islamic world. Rumors swirled about the scale of the preparations, the mountains of gold, and the sheer opulence of the king's entourage. Rulers in neighboring countries braced themselves for the potential economic impact of Mansa Musa's almsgiving spree. In Mecca and Medina, the holiest cities of Islam, anticipation reached a fever pitch. Everyone from religious scholars to ordinary merchants awaited the arrival of the king who would redefine the concept of a pilgrimage. The whispers on the trade winds carried not just the scent of spices, but also the promise of an event that would etch itself into the annals of history. The day of departure arrived, and the Malian capital pulsed with a vibrant energy. Thousands upon thousands thronged the streets, eager to catch a glimpse of their opulent king embarking on his holy mission. The air shimmered with the heat rising from the desert sands, but it was dwarfed by the sheer scale of the departing caravan. Imagine an endless procession stretching as far as the eye could see, a sea of colorful tents, The glint of polished armor, and the rhythmic gait of countless camels laden with gold. Strict order reigned within the chaos. Soldiers patrolled the perimeter, ensuring security. Scholars and holy men led prayers at designated intervals, their voices rising above the murmur of the crowd. Artisans tended to the elaborate tents, ensuring the king's comfort even in the harsh desert environment. Daily routines were meticulously planned: rest stops, mealtimes, and even entertainment for the long evenings under the starlit sky. Mansa Musa's pilgrimage was a meticulously choreographed performance, a testament to both his piety and his organizational prowess. The caravan's arrival in Cairo was nothing short of a spectacle. News of the approaching king had preceded him, and the entire city buzzed with anticipation. As Mansa Musa entered the gates, mounted on a magnificent horse adorned with gold, the crowd erupted in cheers. The streets were lined with dignitaries and ordinary citizens, all eager to witness the legendary king. True to his reputation, Mansa Musa didn't disappoint. He showered the city with gold. Literally, historians estimate that he distributed tons of gold dust to the poor, and even used gold to pay for everyday goods in the marketplace. This unprecedented generosity had a predictable effect. The gold market in Cairo became flooded, causing a temporary collapse in its value. While some merchants rejoiced at the opportunity to buy gold at bargain basement prices, others worried about the long-term economic consequences. Mansa Musa's act of piety, however, had left an indelible mark on the city. His name became synonymous with unimaginable wealth and unparalleled generosity. Mansa Musa's pilgrimage wasn't just a religious journey. It was also a political one. The Mamluk Sultan of Egypt, a powerful figure in the region, was well aware of the approaching Malian king. Their meeting was a delicate dance of diplomacy. Mansa Musa, despite his immense wealth, was technically a guest in the Sultan's domain. Gifts were exchanged, pleasantries uttered, and political alliances subtly explored. Despite the outward display of cordiality, a sense of competition simmered beneath the surface. Both rulers were acutely aware of the other's power and prestige. Mansa Musa, however, managed to navigate this intricate political landscape with grace and shrewdness. He used his newfound fame and the sheer opulence of his pilgrimage to project an image of strength and stability, solidifying Mali's position as a major player on the world stage. Following his encounter with the Sultan, Mansa Musa continued his pilgrimage towards Mecca and Medina, the holiest cities in Islam. His arrival in each city was marked by further displays of generosity. He funded the construction of public works projects, sponsored religious scholars, and ensured a smooth flow of provisions for pilgrims. His impact wasn't just economic. It was cultural as well. Mansa Musa, surrounded by his retinue of scholars and artisans, brought a breath of fresh air to these holy cities. Intellectual discourse flourished, artistic styles blended, and a new chapter was written in the rich tapestry of Islamic civilization. By the time Mansa Musa finally embarked on his return journey, his pilgrimage had become legend, a testament to his faith, his power, and his enduring legacy. Mansa Musa's return to Mali was a triumphant affair. News of his pilgrimage, embellished by travelers and storytellers, had already reached his homeland. He wasn't just returning as a king, he was returning as a legend. While the exact details are debated by historians, it's believed that Mansa Musa used his newfound prestige to expand the borders of Mali through diplomacy or strategic conquests. More importantly, he used the political goodwill garnered during his pilgrimage to solidify alliances with neighboring kingdoms, ensuring a period of relative peace and stability for Mali. Mansa Musa's pilgrimage wasn't just a spiritual journey. It was a masterful display of statesmanship that yielded tangible political benefits for his empire. Upon his return, Mansa Musa, forever marked by his pilgrimage, seemed even more determined to leave his mark on history. He wasn't just a king, he was an architect, a builder of empires both physical and intellectual. His focus shifted towards the development of his kingdom's infrastructure. Grandiose public projects were launched across Mali, with a particular emphasis on the city of Timbuktu. Timbuktu, a Saharan crossroads and a major trading center, captured Mansa Musa's imagination. He envisioned it not just as a commercial hub but as a beacon of Islamic learning, a rival to the likes of Cairo and Baghdad. His vision translated into action. Funding flowed freely. Majestic mosques rose from the desert sands, their intricate architecture reflecting the artistic influences encountered during the pilgrimage. Universities were established, attracting scholars from across the Islamic world. Libraries were built, overflowing with manuscripts and texts, transforming Timbuktu into a treasure trove of knowledge. Within a few decades, Timbuktu earned the moniker the City of 300,000 Saints, a testament to its flourishing intellectual and spiritual life. Mansa Musa's reign, fueled by the gold that financed his pilgrimage and the political acumen he displayed during it, ushered in a golden age for Mali. The empire prospered economically, becoming a major player in the gold trade. Culturally, Mali blossomed under Mansa Musa's patronage, becoming a center of learning and artistic expression. But perhaps Mansa Musa's most enduring legacy is the legend of his golden pilgrimage. It's a story that transcends time and geography, a testament to the power of faith, the impact of wealth, and the enduring image of a king who dared to turn a pilgrimage into a spectacle of unparalleled grandeur. Even today, centuries after his reign, Mansa Musa's name evokes images of shimmering gold, a testament to a journey that left an indelible mark on history. Mansa Musa's golden pilgrimage wasn't just a historical event. It also seeped into the realm of myth and legend. These stories, passed down through generations, offer a glimpse into how people perceive this extraordinary king and his actions. One of the most persistent myths surrounding Mansa Musa's pilgrimage is the notion that his extravagant generosity caused a permanent devaluation of gold. The story goes that he handed out massive quantities of gold dust in Cairo, flooding the market and causing its value to plummet. There's some truth to the tale. Mansa Musa's almsgiving undoubtedly had a significant impact on the Cairo gold market in the short term. The sheer volume of gold he distributed likely caused a temporary price dip. However, it's important to remember the vastness of the gold trade. The influx of gold from Mali, while substantial, wouldn't have caused a long-term collapse in its value. The story of the ruined gold is more likely a reflection of the awe and perhaps even disbelief surrounding Mansa Musa's wealth. It's easier to believe that a king could disrupt the gold market than to truly comprehend the unimaginable riches at his disposal. Another captivating legend whispers of a well overflowing with gold, located near the village of Barak in present-day Mali. The story claims that Mansa Musa, on his return journey from Mecca, stopped at Barak and ordered a well to be dug. However, upon reaching water, the well began to fill with gold instead. Fearing divine displeasure, Mansa Musa ordered the well to be sealed, and the location was lost to time. Archaeological investigations have indeed uncovered a series of ancient wells near Barak. However, none have yielded any evidence of hidden gold. The legend likely arose from the desire to link Mansa Musa's immense wealth to a specific location. Perhaps it offered a sense of tangibility to a story that seemed almost fantastical. These myths and legends, while not entirely factual, offer valuable insights. They reveal the popular perception of Mansa Musa as a king of unimaginable wealth, a man who could reshape markets with a wave of his hand and fill wells with gold. They remind us that history and legend are often intertwined, and that sometimes the stories we tell ourselves about the past are just as important as the documented facts. Mansa Musa's golden pilgrimage stands as a testament to the confluence of faith, power, and legend. It wasn't merely a religious journey. It was a meticulously crafted performance that showcased his unwavering devotion to Islam. The sheer scale of the pilgrimage, the mountains of gold he carried, and his acts of charity all served to underline his piety and his commitment to fulfilling the tenets of his faith. But Mansa Musa wasn't just a devout king. He was a shrewd politician. He understood the power of spectacle. His pilgrimage was a diplomatic masterstroke, earning him respect and forging alliances with other powerful rulers. The image of the Golden King traveling across the desert, leaving a trail of prosperity in his wake, served to solidify Mali's position as a major player on the world stage. Economically, the pilgrimage further cemented Mali's reputation as a land overflowing with gold. Mansa Musa's act of distributing vast quantities of the precious metal may have caused a temporary disruption in some markets, but it also served as a powerful advertisement for Mali's wealth and economic strength. The enduring image of Mansa Musa as the Golden King transcends time and geographical boundaries. He became a symbol of African wealth and cultural influence, a reminder of a glorious past where an African empire stood tall on the world stage. His story offers valuable lessons in leadership, philanthropy, and the power of faith. In a world often defined by conflict and disparity, Mansa Musa's pilgrimage reminds us of the potential for unity, generosity, and the pursuit of knowledge that transcends borders. Mansa Musa's legacy isn't confined to the dusty pages of history books. It holds relevance for the contemporary world as well. His story serves as a reminder of the importance of responsible leadership, the potential of international cooperation, and the enduring value of education and cultural exchange. In a world striving for a more interconnected future, Mansa Musa's Golden Pilgrimage offers a powerful message of faith, diplomacy, and the enduring pursuit of a better tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to our channel. This has been the History Guy. Until next time.